Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ah, Friday morning here in California. There's a peacefulness, there's a sweetness in the air, and I'm just so grateful to be here with all of you. So, today is tip number 6 in our, birthday celebration week of the tip series that will end on Sunday. And today's tip is on intuition and spirit guides, which is one of my favorite topics. And for those of you who are new to the series, what we're doing this week is to bring out the question for you to be contemplating every day. And that is, what is it that I need to tell myself the truth about? When will I be ready to tell myself the truth? When will I be ready to look at certain areas of my life and to have that sense of going deep, facing whatever it is, and really just knowing the truth? And why is that? What is the value of knowing the truth? The value of knowing the truth is to be able to know, where and when to do what that is impacting your life. So, my name is Sasha Sabbath of entrepreneursoulcoach.com and entrepreneursoulcoach.com/membership.html, and that membership is with a capital M. Now, up until now, we've been doing the following themes. Our first tip was the overview, explaining more, explaining more about what having a sense of truth and knowing what's going on underneath the appearance of things, how that affects your life, how it frees you, how it empowers you, how it gives you that sense of being able to have your direction based on your truth connected to your mission, to your purpose, to your values, to your passions. And in that process, what happens is we come across the light and shining the light and bringing the light of your divinity, the light of your heart, the light of peace, the light of humanity to whatever it is that you are doing. And that's what we ultimately want, is to have an impact and to create with the power of our divine layers what we want to experience in this lifetime, personally, professionally, and for the whole of how we interact with others. Now, in this process, what happens is the light shines on the darkness, and the darkness can be within us, meaning habits, patterns, fears, negative expectations, things that we put our efforts out, but we don't get the results back for. And also, of course, what we find is happening, that is the darkness out in the physical world. And that can be in the form of causes and projects and things that we're experiencing in our community, in our country, on the world stage. Today, we're adding another dimension, and that is the dimension of our intuition. With the whole intention of this tip series is an invitation to you, given that this is my birthday celebration week, where you have an opportunity to meet with me on the phone, and we will discuss what it is that you want. Where is it that you are going? What is it that is the most meaningful for you as you move into this brand new year of 2019? And in that process of moving forward into this new year, here we are almost at the end of the very first month, and you know where your momentum is. You know where you're already finding some challenges, where you know you want to recommit, where you know you need some clarity, maybe even more resources, so that you can really have the pathway, the highway, the wide open road to just get into your gallop and experience the things that you want to experience. In that process, you're going to find the areas that you want to heal, that your higher self is here to help you heal. And that's really where I come into the picture, if it feels like a fit for both of us. So what I have done on this post is you'll see a link that has the word Survey Monkey into it. And that is the application if you want to talk to me. What we'll get at the end of our time together in a conversation is you will have greater clarity about what it is you truly want and why. Why is it important to you? Sometimes people miss that stage of it. Why is it important to you? And then we'll take a look at, excuse me, what's standing in your way. And it might not be what you think. It might be something that has completely eluded your conscious awareness. And that's exactly the power of digging deep to know the truth. What we'll do after that is we'll have an overview, like a bird's eye view of the kind of action plan that would give you a sense of moving forward, where you have a trust that you're doing something that is on track, on purpose, and is getting you where you need to be and where you so deserve to be in having the life that you want. Okay, so that sets the stage on that. The other announcement is you'll also see in the post a link to my private Facebook group, which is called Soul Brilliance Power for Success and Mission Impact. And it also sometimes goes by the name of Light Leader Power for Success and Mission Impact. And this is where all of the replays of tips 1 through today will be located in the units section. And what you need to do there is just go and click on the word units that is in the left-hand margin, and then scroll down to where it says Unit 10, and it says in very clear titling, Birthday Celebration Tips Series. All right, now, the focus yesterday was for the tip having to do with shining your soul light on your blind spots and filling yourself up with light, and then sending that light from your third eye out into your future, out into the space in front of you. The future could be one way of doing it, or just holding the intention of shining your light out in front of you. And that will give you a message sent to the universe, to your subconscious mind, that what you're looking for is to illuminate, irradiate, and uncover anything that has been looming that you might not have seen because it has been in your blind spot. And in that process, what you're doing is you actually are activating the inner powers of your spiritual power, which comes in the form of intuition, and that comes in the form of messaging. Messaging is inner dialogue, internal feelings, physical sensations, maybe smelling. Some people have the gift of a spiritual ability to smell and to taste when they are getting their messages, as well as inner hearing. So we have inner hearing, inner feeling, inner seeing, which is images like clairvoyance, tasting, smelling, and then there is the spiritual power messaging system of just knowing. So what I would like you to do today is to choose a topic that you want to talk to your intuition about, to get clarity. And you can do a very simple questioning for those of you who might not trust that you can access your intuition, for those of you who might not trust that you are accessing your intuition, for those of you who don't know how to decode the messages of your intuition. Just ask the question, I wonder what is true about, and then you fill in the blank. And what you would put in that blank would be the topic that you want to get some deeper information about, going into a deeper dive. I wonder what is the truth about, fill in the blank. Then the second question is, I am willing to receive any information about, fill in the blank. Now, this may sound so simplistic, like, really, Sasha? But actually, it is that, what shall I say, uncomplicated. It is that straightforward. And then what you do is you just know that the answer will come. And you become heightened throughout the day to internal pictures, internal dialogue, internal feelings, emotions, and physical plane sensations that will give you a messaging of, even if it's a tiny, tiny, tiny clue, a messaging about that particular topic. Now, another aspect of intuition is connecting with your spirit guides. And for those of you who have a very strong religious tie to a particular religious teacher or particular religious angels of your sect, then call upon them. And all you need to do is to say the prayer, I am calling upon the highest forces of love and light. Only those forces of the highest vibration of love and light can come to me. And then you ask for a special expert spirit guide to make itself known to yourself. And the way that you can create like a catalytic prompt is for you to imagine that a ball of light is standing in front of you, and feel the divine love. Feel the presence of benevolence. Feel the presence of support. And feel the certainty that answers will come. And you'll say the same thing, that you desire to know the deeper truth about, and then fill in the blank. That's sentence number 1. And the next sentence, number 2, would be, I am willing to receive information about, fill in the blank. And what you're doing there is you can embellish it, you can tweak it a little bit, where what you're doing is you're asking, please give me additional information about, and fill in the blank. So you get the gist. When you listen back to the replay of this, you'll be able to get a sense of the overall way of reaching out. You want to come from love. You want to come from gratitude. You want to come from deep appreciation that the divine is there to help you, that the divine is there to give you a sense of partnership, that you are co-creating, that you are acknowledging that there is another dimension that is part of your birthright right there, your birthright right there. And then just be aware, and don't force anything, and don't judge anything. Just if you want, you can start up a document or keep a journal where whatever it is that comes, you want to go ahead and write it down. And even if you don't understand what it means right then and there, look back at it after a couple of days. And that will help you to recognize that there is something that really is coming to you from the intuitive realms, from your higher layers of wisdom, in response to you asking. That's the key part there, is for you to learn and trust and expect that when you put out a question to your divine realms, that there is a response. There is a response that comes to support you, to love you, to help you. All right. So We have 2 more days of our tip series. We'll be back here tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can get the replays of the other tips, as I mentioned, in the Light Leader Power for Success and Mission Impact group. You can also look at that SurveyMonkey application where I'll be giving you some soul expansion, soul stirring questions that will assist you in wanting to focus you on the next level of your self-empowerment, where you are using your spiritual power tools to bring heaven to earth. And this is the week of my celebration birthday special pricing. So when we get together this week on the phone, you'll have access to private coaching information and group coaching information so that you can look at the entirety of the 2019 that you want to create, and perhaps we can do it together. I sure hope so. On that note, have a wonderful weekend for those of you who are in the United States, and a wonderful day for wherever you are in the world if you're not in Friday of the United States. And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Enjoy connecting with your spiritual power and your wisdom. Bye for now.